Hey, it makes me feel better that you thought that because I've done that. I've done that in one of my games until I realized.
It was back when Jakiro was really great, and I was just like, what am I supposed to do against this?
You mean like when Liquid Fire did more damage?
Yeah, I was just felt like I can do anything. Oh, Bulldog runs into this twice.
Wait! Whoa! Watching that. Okay, it was worth it to watch Bulldog do that to miss the first blood, but how did Ember Spirit just get first blood by a 1-1 combo from S4? They're pinging to go for Bulldog after he completely wafted his dual breath. It doesn't matter though. Like it's such.
This is a big kill. He's not going to see this coming either because of the ward. Like he has a ward here, which is going to kind of tell him like, oh, I'm safe, but he won't expect both of them coming.
Especially when S4 leaves the mid lane. Like that creep wave's underneath the tower and nothing was called out here. So Bulldog's going to drop. And LGD go 3 for 1, but LGD are trying to go for Alliance are trying to go for their own play. Up into Sylar as well as DDC.
They've got to get something out of this right now. They haven't been able to do anything.
S4 looks for it, misses the avalanche, and the TP support starts. That's Ember Spirit coming in first. They're going to have extra support as well, so say hello to your Ember. Sleight of Fist, maybe copping a lot of damage. And Arke actually going to nuke him down. They're keeping with the Hadoukens on the back lines from the status, but S4 tossing away the clockwork, so finally he can freely move away from the battery assault. And the shallow grave from EGM, keeping S4 alive, and Hadouken again. RTK running away with Silent next to him, but the ensnare going to hold him there. There's no clap, but yep, there's your toss. The melee creep forward. DDC was hoping for a kill of his own, but this RK army really causing, like, I don't want to say a cog in the works when you got a clockwork on LGD's lineup.
Maybe he's in the jungle, he's scouting things out. Runs into 2 illusions, not going to do too much here.
It's actually really helpful for Alliance that they saw this. S4's waiting, like, I think they understand the same thing you said. Like, you're going to need to commit a hell of a lot to killing while their flame guard is up, but they've got it. Grouping a lot of heroes around it. Now S4 can go for more. They don't have the vision, however. And the Blink Dagger's on cooldown for 1 more second. RTK, he's got a hook shot. And now, well, with the cogs, S4, he doesn't have a combo. He can bottle charge up and get that combo. Currently holding on to those charges, in fact. As MMY makes a break for the tree line. He's still got his Blink Dagger available, and now Avalanche. The toss of Clockwork, not going to throw him back. In fact, S4 a little bit too deep.
The double ice path!
The ice path is perfect. Combine it with the dual breath and the macro pie. RTK, the Mega's done some work. The Ice Blast will probably do a little bit more, however, as it hits the back line of Alliance and chills most of them. But Tiny, he finds the kill on the Clockwork and the Ice Path. Maybe not the perfect synergy. Loda turns it off straight away, but Sylar hit up by that Liquid Fire. The dual breath a little bit too short from the rest of LGD's line for Sylar. Lets the Requiem Souls go, and S4, he does a hopeful TP out, but now maybe another Ice Path control from Bulldog, but it won't stop maybe from killing EGM, or will it? He could try and TP out here. Maybe he's already used his Searing Chains, but EGM will die in the tree line.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They are smoked up though, Alliance. S4's going to run into the SF, but he's going to get immediately gone on.
They've got to get him out of here right now. S4, the shallow grave. Chen, he's trying to send him back in time, by the looks of it. And RTK, oh, no, they burn. They take a 1-for-1 trade-off. Sylar controlled up by the ensnare from both the Troll Trapper as well as now Loda. But maybe back to the front lines. The Song of the Siren's out. Again, not the perfect synergy with Ice Path as well as Song of the Siren. But Loda will hang around and RK will send him back. I was expecting him to use that over on S4.
Alliance, but they're going to start the Roshan. They've got the medallion.
LG Smoking coming down. RTK going to go.
They got to get him out here
S4.
Right now before the Ice Blast.
Is he going to get out in time? Well, there's the hit. Lion's already found the kill. The Ice Path will come down, but RTK still causing problems for EGM. Maybe he's up on the hillside, but there's no reason to stay around. Loda's going to be sent back to base, and he will survive. The Chen army will be forfeit. But you only lost S4, but actually then again, you lost Roshan as well, didn't you? So he's almost got enough money he can buy up the heart and have... Okay, Bulldog. Sylar burns quite heavily, but he's got the Aegis Timor, so doesn't really care. But yeah, he can buy the hook the heart and still have buyback. But right now it's just the Ice Blast. RTK copying a lot of damage from RK. That 4-star didn't get him down the hill. And Sylar, with all the tower attacks he did take, they'll trigger the mech. There's no reason to burn that mech so early on, but Loda's still not coming back.
Yeah, they know that the Tiny's back too, but again, I don't know if this is enough for LGD to say, okay, we can go for this. Maybe the play is just to send Maybe back and then have him TP
come back
and use the Force, or use the Spirits.
It's just because he had the heart recipe which posed the question. But because he had the recipe, like, calculations-wise, yeah, he had enough to pick up the heart. But he didn't have the Octarine as well as buyback at that point. In fact, right now he's still short by 4 gold, but that's only 4 gold.
There's no split push going right now for Alliance. This is the best possible chance.
Wow, the toss! Sylar coming under the tier 4 towers. He's still beating in through the tower, but the damage output, he's still got the Aegis Immortal. The tower's going to end up triggering that one. The 4-star or not.
Oh,
it actually exposes, maybe.
Alright, they've got Hex too. They've got Blink Hex on Bulldog if they want to keep fighting.
Bulldog's too far back though. He'll have to 4-star and go for it. S4. RTK went for a point-blank range hook shot. Now they can actually toss RTK up and kill him off with the slows. You can blade mail up all you want, but he's still down for the count.
They didn't even need the Hex.
Instantly TP'd up towards the top lane. They haven't used Hex, and they haven't used Song of the Siren.
They didn't even need the Hex to kill maybe. That is a big surprise for me. Just able to catch him, burst him down. And that's...
This could be a Rax at this point.
Yeah, they don't have the Aegis either. Like, SF has buyback. Maybe doesn't have buyback, actually. If he's dead for a full 50 seconds, if Alliance recognizes this and pushes in, this could be a full 2 sets of racks.
They could actually... They got a guaranteed one, because with Song of the Siren, they can just beat down the buildings while LGD sleep.
No, I think they're going to get both here. Guaranteed. I don't even know how Alliance does it.
Well, Sylar, Ice Path, the Dual Breath. He triggers the BKB again. Welcome to a 5-second duration on the BKB. Lotus still forcing him the top lanes. They're doing a 4-1 split, and then S4 comes to join him. That top range Rax is ticking down pretty quickly, while the mid one, they've already taken out the melee Rax. They're going for more. They've actually done it. They've taken 2 lanes of Raxes. They haven't used any major abilities. Maybe it's up in 12 seconds time, but Alliance is going to be long gone. They can Ice Path and keep the clockwork in, but Alliance are retreating. They've got 2 lanes of Raxes. They have crippled LGD's base. And in they come. So the SF is currently at 8 armor, thanks to the negative effect of the weave. And Alliance will finish this job. Like, RTK, do you want to? Like, Roshan's pretty low, and he does! He goes in, he kills it! He actually takes the Aegis Immortal! He'll die for the cause! The Ice Blast will catch most of them. They want to kill RTK off. The Ice Path is down, so RTK will most definitely die, but the Sleight of Fisting Ember Spirit comes in, Emerald Bulldog, he's going to pop EGM, that Shallow Grave won't last long enough, Loader trying to actually get himself out.
S4, he's going to go for the base!
But S4, you're right, he's in the base, he's assaulting with the swings, the fortification is here, however, this will cancel the attack. He still has the cheese available, but at least allowed LGD to take their attention away from the rest of Alliance, so they're able to get most of their players out apart from EGM. He's walking in instead.
Yeah, that's fine. It accomplishes the same thing. All he has to do is get to the racks before ROTK catches him.
With no glyph, they're going to try it.
Yeah, he's trying not to show. He's hiding behind the rest of his team. He just has to flat out bum rush it as soon as they get into the base.
Well, they see Sylar. Do they go for him? Yep, there they go. Song of the Siren, and this is the cover fire. The Alliance cover fire. S4 can beat the racks while the rest of LGD are caught napping. And now S4 triggers the BKB. They run away. They got the Megas. RTK will hookshot himself down. They'll catch out EGM, but Admiral Bull, do you want to help here? No, just let EGM die and get the hell out of Dodge. The DD is worn off. And RTK, he's hoping for some kind of pick, but S4's TP'd out. The tier 4 towers are under attack. They have to come back and defend.
LGD kind of out of options right now. Maybe if Alliance mess up, overextend, buyback like crazy, and then die again, LGD can do this. They do have buyback on all their cores. The Ember Spirit's about to have his up in just 10 seconds. He's probably going to go for a Rapier at some point too when he's got the money for it.
That's probably the reason why the courier's there, but
Sylar can't afford to die.
But he turns on the Satanic, Sign of Life still out of S4. They force off away, the Ice Blast will be completely ineffective. And now Song of the Siren. The BKB is down for Sylar, is still there for Maybe, however. But who do they want to initiate on both Maybe and RTK? Maybe gets the BKB off, turns on the S4. The Sleight of Fist not doing that much damage, but RTK burns in the Macro Pyre. MMY being isolated. They move forward towards the tier 4 towers and maybe towards the WCA victory. DDC will fall, and this is Alliance beating through the buildings. S4's actually sent back to base. And now will BT himself back forward again. The Divine Rapier is here, and this is the all-in. He bought it, but it's not on Maybe. He goes for the Sleight of Fist. The damage isn't even there. The Courier is even killed, and the Rapier is dropped on the ground. That's the game right there. There's no way to come back from this for LGD. Alliance will take out the grand final. 3 games to 2. They won the first 2. They played the hard road, but they will still get here. LGD even fortifying at the end just to try and stall it up, but there was no hope. Alliance will take the victory. They will take the tournament, and they take WCA. Man, congratulations.
Look at that reaction. Like, they're just as soon as they won, you saw that relief on their face. They're just like, we did it.